my cool.
Who am I? I am April Raquel. I am a local artist here in South Florida. My style of music is urban, rock, soul, and funk. That is what I do. It's a mashup of all of those things. Those things are most true to who I am as a person. So I'm able to really authentically deliver a show based off of my love of all those individual genres. But I'm born and raised here in South Florida. And so this is my town, this is my city. And I'm performing very regularly here. Ocean's 10 is my resident gig, if you will. I'm here every Monday night at 8:30 on the South Beach. And I'm just loving what I'm doing. I'm having a ball living this dream, and I couldn't ask for a better life. This is the only instrument I have. It's all in the vocals. I don't play an instrument. Unfortunately, I didn't learn music that way, but it was just one of those things that's in my soul. So I developed a love for music from a child. I've always had it, but for some reason, I just chose to be a jock. So I played sports in high school. I went to Dillard High School one time for the Panthers. And so yeah, I was on the other side of the campus, running track and playing volleyball and cheering and all of that. And I like to call myself a late bloomer. Later on, like maybe around college at F.A.M.U, I discovered that I really did have a very interesting attraction to entertainment and being on stage. I do actually, I do. My cousin, whom we just buried, he passed in February, is Clarence Reid. Clarence goes by the name Blowfly. That's what most people would know him as. And he was most definitely, he was a part of what's called the Miami Sound. He wrote The Cleanup Woman for Betty Wright. He pioneered a lot of the sound and the music in the South Florida area that came about in maybe the 70s. And he was musically a genius. So I would like to think that I'm carrying on his legacy in my own way, with funk music, with my love of live instrumentation. And so just being able to have a little bit of what he had and to carry it out in my family, it means a great deal. You know what? You know how it is. Your aunties and your grandma, you know, they listen to their Aretha. They they listen to their Dionne Ward, Barbara Mason. You know, it was a lot of soul music being played when I was a child, and my mother loved R&B, so I definitely grew up with a lot of old school R&B, just kind of like built in. So I find myself gravitating still towards a lot of that kind of sound, you know, stuff from the 70s and 80s that I really felt was, it was real music. And so, yeah, it was just a lot of soul, a lot of funk, a lot of R&B. At F.A.M.U, there were many modeling troupes. I was fascinated by the modeling troupes. They were very creative, they were very flamboyant, very confident, and the one that stuck out the most was Epicurean Fashion Experience. I would have to attribute any interest that I had in entertainment and any ability that I might have to even be confident enough to get on the stage came from being in that organization, because they taught you the techniques of walking a catwalk and runway modeling, of grace, of being poised and how to pose, and really just how to turn your swag all the way up. I didn't even know I had any swag, but I figured out that, you know what, this is a great opportunity for me to kind of find myself, because I was realizing that in college, it wasn't so much about just the educational experience, it was the personal development experience. And I fell in love with it. I didn't know at the time that music was where I was headed, but I knew that there's something very special here in this form of entertainment. And so if there's a way I can evolve and find myself in this is what I want to do. And it helped me. It helped me to really explore and when I finished college, I went to LA. Like my mom was just really thinking I was just kind of dreaming and talking like, I can't imagine you want to go all the way to California, you've never been out of the state. I'm just like, Mom, I just feel that this is something I really think I should do. And it was really a life-defining experience being at F.A.M.U, being in that modeling troupe. Later on, I figured out that I could sing, but to this day, I incorporate all of that stuff I learned about, just having a certain kind of stature on stage. And so forever, Epicurean fashion experience has affected my life. So when I got to LA, I had gotten there in December, I want to say of 2000. December 2000 I went. And my first month there, I ended up I booked a music video. And it was a Bow Wow video. I forget the name of the song. It was a soundtrack from a movie that he was in about baseball. I don't remember it. But to get there and to already be booking work, it was not a big deal, but it was a big deal. I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm onto something. Maybe this could be a path that I can really pursue and I can really take this someplace. So I think that helped to solidify, because that was a huge move. I mean, I am, 3,000 miles away from home, and so it needed to count. It needed to be worth something, and that was probably the biggest deal. But aside from that, I went on to book a national Pink Luster's hair commercial, and I got a small little modeling part in this movie called Hair Show with Monique and Taraji P. Henson, the Queen Cookie. And it was really cool. So I felt like this, obviously, I'm in the right, I'm going in the right direction. I didn't quite have it all figured out, but I knew that this was the thing for me to be doing. So I just kept at it until I figured it out. So the name of my band is Kouture Funk. And I came up with the name because I'm always searching for the things that make, authentic sense to me. And so the three loves of my life are music, fashion, and athletics. That's, if you had to sum me up in 3 words, that would be it. And so for the band, I really wanted that personality to really be apparent. We're high energy, we're active, we live, we go hard. And I felt like the word couture pretty much means to make something, it's like something is custom or tailor-made to fit a specific purpose or to fit a specific need, fashion. And it made perfect sense. So the name of the band was derived there, but and that was about 1.5 years ago. We started to perform under that name. It's been about 1.5 years, but I've known my band for, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years now. And in this circle, the music circle here in South Florida, is very small. So everybody, we perform together. You sub with people, you pick up gigs. But when you connect well with a certain specific musician, you just kind of latch on. And so the group that I have gravitated towards, we just have a great chemistry and we have a good time. And these guys understand me as a vocalist and as a performer, because every artist is different. And so we were able to really pull forth all of our best attributes together as a unit. And I felt comfortable that this is the group that I want with me. This is who I want to go out and make this statement and leave, this impression on every single audience. And I think we are on our way to something really special. Well, I had actually tried to perform 2 years prior, 2 years in a row. I mean, we know it's a huge festival and that they always have local talent. And so I started to seek out the process for, well, how does local talent get considered? Like, what is the process? And so, you have to register through, they use a website, Sonic Bids, and you submit everything that you have to submit, any video clips, any MP3s, your bio. They want to see everything that you have. I figured out, though, that the reason I probably didn't get the opportunity the 2 years prior is because I just really wasn't ready. And looking at where I am now and what I've had to do to prepare for it, I'm thanking God for that, because I needed that time to like really develop and to like hone my skill and define myself more as an artist. And even though I felt like I was ready to jump out there, God has a funny way of ordering your steps. And so if you're not ready, He's not going to put you out there. And I think now I am, and it's been the biggest blessing. When I got that email, saying, congratulations, you have been selected. It was a sanctified Holy Ghost sprint. I took off running, hooping and hollering, and it was in the middle of the night. I did not care, because this opportunity had come, and I was so happy to have been one of the few. I think there are only 3, maybe 4 of us that are, and I know that, I don't know how many people submitted, but everyone talks about it every year. So to be in this number this year, everything. What am I not looking forward to performing Jasmine Gardens? This is like a huge, there's everything about it. Everything about it has been overwhelming, over the top. It's been exciting. We've literally just pretty much copyrighted the term Team No Sleep, because we haven't. Since we got that announcement that we were booked to be on Jasmine Gardens, everything has been like full speed ahead with preparations and just making sure that I'm ready for this opportunity. It's a huge stage to be on. And for God's sake, I'm on stage with the Queen of Soul. Like, this is happening. For real, for real. I'm on the same night as she is, Saturday, the 19th of March. And so I really foresee this being the beginning of what I'm looking forward to being the next level of my dream and my career. So everything about this opportunity is just, it feels so good. And I feel like I deserve to be here. And I just want to take it all in and bask in every single moment. I'm not gonna know until that moment comes, to be honest. I think I'm overcome with nerves now just because of, I know it's coming and I know everything that has to be done. And I feel like every time we cross off one thing off our to-do list, 5 more things end up surfacing. So it's nonstop with the preparation part of it. So yeah, my nerves are a little bad because we want it to be perfect, and we're working hard and we're putting forth 150% towards it. But I think the moment of, like, I can't even process that yet. I think when it comes, I'm probably gonna be so like, my adrenaline is gonna be so revved up that I'm just gonna go. When it's time to go, I'm gonna go, and I'll be ready. So I can be found at aprilraquel.com, and I'll just spell it out just in case. Raquel might be tricky. April, A-P-R-I-L, Raquel, R-A-Q-U-E-L. And my Facebook and Instagram are both the same, April Raquel Music. And my YouTube channel as well has lots of live clips and recordings. So please subscribe and like and see me and love me and give me all of your energy, because we need it. We need the fan base. We would love to have, the support of everyone who crosses our path. So on YouTube, I'm under April Raquel. So check me out.
I want your love to take me higher. I need your touch, set me on fire. Coming back for more, make me scream higher. I want your body all over